$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Oh.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's
okay.
do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right now.
Die Hard started a
I
trend.
hate Speed 2.
Why?
That's pretty
It's
bad.
horrible.
It's kind of like, it's more of a watch it because it's laughably bad.
Yes.
There are a few parts that I thought Sandra Bullock was pretty funny.
I'm sorry, but
When she
she's
cuts-
a great actress, but she sucks in that movie.
She cuts open the door with the chainsaw and she's like revving it. Can you guys get out?
If you back up with the saw,
What?
if you back up with the saw, we'll give it a try.
It's so bad.
It is very bad writing. It is
Oh,
very bad.
Bad.
But I always thought of it as more of an action type than a funny movie, and it turns out this, like, as an adult watching it, it's a terrible
It's
film.
horrible.
That was a great
That's great.
quote of by
Yeah.
John.
I can quote Speed 2.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Garfield and Friends from Pickle
Oh,
Fanboys.
Now, which one?
The second one, not the
Yes.
first one.
This one.
Times a hill.
Yeah, I hate that one.
Do. It doesn't matter. That's
Well,
just an
yes,
image.
but there are two
There's
actual
two,
songs.
there's two of
Oh,
them.
The
well,
second
that's what they.
one-
That's he sent me a picture.
Ready?
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 Two.
To
Party!
We're ready
To party.
We're ready.
Dun, dun,
I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
dun, dun.
Come on down to Garfield and Friends. Come on in. It's time to party with Garfield,
Garfield
and
and
Friends. And then I think there's another
I
verse.
love how we all know that one.
I think there's another verse.
There
in it.
is. There's a little bit more to it.
Oh my god, I'm like tearing up
I
here.
just got a
Skip one.
Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No.
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah! Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you
that.
want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
It's
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia. There's no. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're on the wrong camera.
on purpose not to get Alex or...
Fred says, "Whoa, you're on the wrong camera." All of a sudden, I look
Yeah.
like a freaking alien with these things on. At least that's what I can see.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're here.
But what I was saying is the iPad was unreliable at first, but better now.
Yeah.
better.
Well, better now.
It got to
we don't
it.
use it at all
It's
anymore.
better that we don't use it. It's
Right.
just better.
Yeah, we were just discussing right before we got on here, like our recording methods have changed, and now it's all just on one thing. I like that.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about the email.
I agree.
Don't have to
Welcome
worry
back
about
to
the
PT Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 304.
Yeah, Scorcher.
If you're watching on YouTube, I apologize. I look like a bum because it's hot.
It is
To
warm.
be comfortable.
Let me
I
see what-
apologize.
let
I
me-
look like a bug. I had
Alex
my
has
eyes
big
dilated.
sunglasses on.
Josh doesn't apologize because he's just looking hot, I guess. Oh wow, that I don't know if I could see the. I could. Is the lighting okay?
Yeah, lighting's fine.
It is
Well,
okay.
that looks
Yeah.
dark. Why
It
does
is a
that
little
look
darker
dark?
because there's only 2 exposure levels for
Ah.
that camera, and it's either. Actually, this is really nice. I'm gonna do this for a minute because I'm wearing contacts, and I haven't worn contacts in like what 6 months?
A long
Yeah.
time.
very long time. Yeah, I gotta toss out those ones that are in my case.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking into LASIK.
Ooh.
And I don't think I can do it this year, but it might be something I can do next year.
You're gonna do it.
I'd
you're
like
interested
to.
in doing
I'm
it.
so
Okay.
tired of. I don't mind glasses, but I do mind. Contacts are such a pain.
It is so weird that people can just wake up and just,
Be able to see.
you
I
don't
don't
have to prepare
the
your
first
eyes.
thing I'm doing is not
I mean, I
reaching
still have
for
to
my
rub
glasses.
my eyes.
You know,
Yeah, I
gotta
get it.
reach for my glasses to even go pee.
But you can look and just be like, oh, okay.
I can
so,
see.
So you can just immediately look at the time and be like, and I'd be like, what time is it?
What time is it?
There's actually a method that's really stupid, but it works.
What?
You can pinch your finger into a really small hole, and
Yeah.
it'll clarify
You know,
your
there's
vision.
an episode of Home Improvement about that.
Is there really?
Huh.
Mark was afraid to get glasses because he didn't want to be a dork. So Wilson suggested an alternative method, so he put 2 tiny holes in these little notebook pieces of paper, and Mark's holding it up to his face, and he's like, "Oh, this is great! Now I won't look like a dork." And Brad grabs him. He's like, "Mark, what do I look like?"
That's funny.
It's funny.
So no, glasses was never a big deal for me. I always liked having glasses, but Alex just had her eyes dilated.
I
Pupils.
did.
Do you want to switch? Do you want to wear the aviators? They might look a little
Ah!
better. I didn't say open your eyes.
Yeah,
while doing it.
why'd you open your eyes?
So I can see what I'm doing. Kind of. Oh, that's a lot nicer.
Are those better? I think those are darker.
What's
They're
the
than-
darker.
difference? Oh, they're darker.
Yeah,
Yes.
these have a gradient to them. You can see them.
Ah.
Like, look at that.
I
You
can
see
actually
the
open my eyes a
brighter
bit
yeah, yeah.
more.
on the bottom. So
There we go.
Alex.
Do I still look like a bug?
No, you look good.
Do you want to talk about Pixel?
Yeah, he won. Okay, so
It wasn't really a win.
okay, so we we had a dachshund race, Wiener Dog Festival this weekend that was held downtown in our city, and they do it annually. And Pixel got to do his first race.
Yeah.
His first race, his competitor was 5 months old,
A little
And
unfair.
It was like a Chowini too.
and that dog was attached to its owner. Like
it
wasn't
didn't
leaving.
even know what to do.
Is he?
No.
Was Pixel like 3 times bigger than him?
Yeah,
like 10
but I do have a
times
video I
bigger.
could show on our YouTube actually
know.
of it.
It's
So, let me
adorable.
get to it.
But
real
no,
quick.
he had to go
Oh,
up
yes.
against his first competitor was a little Chowini that didn't know what to do. But I still call it a win is a win because I didn't think my high hopes was that he wasn't going to do what happened
In
his
race
second
2?
race where he was going to get like distracted.
At least he was distracted for a good reason.
Yes, he was. And it was just, he didn't even realize until halfway down the line.
Probably because when there was nobody there in the first race, so he didn't expect another dog to be beside him.
Right.
Very
exactly. I
true.
agree.
Very true. But no, Josh got this amazing video in slow-mo that I'm going to guess he's pulling up
Yes,
here.
I'm pulling up right now.
Is this the first one?
Yeah, I only have this one on. So here's Pixel racing towards me in slow motion.
Oh, I
man.
love it. It's his ears and everything are all flopping.
Let me go back here because it was basically like it's just a 10-second clip. The guy says go, and Pixel is there. Like, but I have the slow mo going, or else it'd be done by now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was like a 3-second run.
I love that slow motion of him. I love doing slow mo of him because of all of his fur
His
and
fur
stuff.
and stuff.
It's
And then do you
amazing.
have the second race?
Not up. No.
The
no.
second race, he goes up against Bella, which is a girl wiener dog.
Let me see if I can upload that to PTO.
So yeah, Bella
Real
was
quick.
a girl wiener dog, and I don't think he knew, like, when we got to the starting line, he was like, okay, I'm gonna run to daddy, well, they were taking so long to say go, I think he got a little distracted, and they're like, oh, are we ready? I'm like, yeah, we've just been sitting here, we're ready to go. He's like, all right, go. And then they go, and like you can see him half in a lot of different video views, halfway down the race, he looks over, does like a double take, like,
Oh,
whoa. And then he slows down and tries to match her speed, like to meet her at the finish line, like, ooh, I want to say hi to you.
She's like, sucker.
Yeah, she's just, tunnel vision looking at the end. So yeah, but he if he wouldn't have slowed down, he definitely would have won for sure. But he lost by like a nose.
I'm gonna upload it to the drive right now and see if I can get it to play real quick. So it was Brett. You should have gone. I know you were.
I was working.
but I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I would have gone.
Yeah, we had a lot of people show up.
There was
actually.
I think that was probably one of the biggest like Team Pixel turnouts that we've ever had.
Right. I was
It was
very-
lots of fun though, especially for like this is the first time we've raced our dog when they're exactly like he had a birthday a few days ago, so it's like
Yeah, he
he's
did. He was
exactly a
1.
year old.
Yeah, so we got to celebrate that as well with him. That was awesome.
So a win is a win. He's at least got 1 win under his belt.
Right. And with German Fest, like they had this in a different area this time, so we were actually under trees.
I
and
know it
nice.
was instead of where it was like where it's always been. It's right across the street this year, and it was underneath all the
So
shade
you had
and
shade. That's good.
oh, it was so much. It was nicer. There was more places to sit. It was definitely way better. Like I hope they keep it over there. But it's the same exact setup where they run them 2x2. And we actually stayed for the whole thing, and it went very fast. And there was like at least 100.
There was we got to stay for the whole thing.
Like most of the time, it's okay. Rerun them. Okay, rerun these people.
Right. Hold on, I found it here. I'm gonna pull up
gonna say
Pixel second race.
That's really loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not playing on the thing though.
Oh well, it was playing in my ear holes.
I'm sorry. Let me turn that off. So,
Okay, so Josh is gonna.
No
play
one
this.
else has seen this.
I saw it.
What?
I saw it.
You saw this one? Not
Yeah.
this one.
This one's the slow mo.
This is
isn't
the
it?
other
Oh,
one. This is
okay.
the
This is
second
the
one.
slow mo of the second one. Yeah, this is the one where you'll
So
see
you'll see
Pixel
him
look
run
at
next
him.
to this girl.
No,
right
I
here.
I saw this.
Oh, you
We
did?
showed this to you?
You posted it.
Nah.
Not the slow mo.
Not this view.
You must have showed me then.
No.
He goes, ooh. Just
Look
like
at how
he just
together
like...
he was on that.
His face.
That's
He
brilliant.
slows down like, oh, a beauty
A
girl.
female.
What's a female wiener dog?
Ooh.
You really do have to cut that and do like some kind of Disney song or
Right.
some kind of thing of love and at first sight kind of song in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that what's that one from Austin Powers where it's like where it's Dr. Evil and Frau getting it on.
Oh.
I
That song.
don't remember.
Bow,
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 bow.
bow.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't
Is
thinking
it
that.
Barry White?
Yeah.
I was thinking of more like Wayne's World when Wayne sees Cassandra for the same time and Dreamweaver.
Either way, we
playing.
were thinking of a Mike Myers movie.
That's very true. Like he sees Cassandra as a Dreamweaver.
Either way, I think it'd be great.
She's a babe.
I think that next year he'll be a little bit more prepared. Maybe he'll do a little better.
I don't know,
maybe
or he'll be
not.
more
We'll see.
distracted. Who knows?
Maybe. How you feeling with this heat? I see you got some ice in your cup.
I did.
you did. It melted.
It's not even bad yet. Like
Mm-mm.
it was hot today, but as I was watching, I don't think the temp got over 90. The high was 90,
Yeah,
but like Wednesday the high is 99.
that's
so
nuts.
It said heat index.
Yeah.
On
And I'm gonna
Wednesday
be
is supposed to
here's what's lucky. I'm in an
110.
office all day.
yeah,
But the
And-
problem is I have to drive home in that.
I'm inside all day too. I may have to go outside to the dumpster or whatever, but
Yeah.
our AC keeps up pretty well. We don't have a lot of air circulation.
Mhm.
I do have a fan at the desk where I do my paperwork stuff, so
Mm.
that's nice. But
Mhm.
like today, it wasn't too bad inside.
That's right. I forgot you have your own office.
Well, I share an office with the boss, and there's two other shift leads, and we all kind of share a desk. So,
Yeah.
but I do more admin type work than the other two.
I share the same thermostat as someone else, so we don't really have. I don't have control over it, but I have a hoodie sitting right in my back of my chair the whole time. I got one that's for work, like its own work
Oh,
one, yeah, with the
okay.
logo on it and everything, so I can wear that at work. I love hoodies. I'm a hoodie person. Even in the summer, if it's nice in the house, I put a hoodie
I
on.
don't even like wearing hoodies in the winter.
I'm a hoodie.
I
person.
love wearing
I
hoodies.
think
It's
I've
too
always been.
restrictive.
I don't. No, I think it's
No.
more. I feel more comfortable.
I
don't
feel
know, in
more
some
comfortable.
I
ways,
like
in a
wearing
hoodie.
like thinner zip up hoodies.
That's
Like
I like
instead of
zip-ups.
heavy coats.
I don't
if
like
leave.
pullovers. I used to love
I like
pullovers,
pullovers.
but I'm always
Zip-up
a zip
hoodies,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this heat's gonna get pretty.
One of my
nuts.
favorite cold weather articles of clothing is my zip up hoodie with the Punisher skull on it.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably get on with the PTOUnlimited podcast.
I should. yeah.
Anyways, weekly update. Is there anything going on in your neck of the woods this week? Last week?
Don't think so.
No. Well, we did an aftercast.
We
Make
did.
sure we do a quick plug of that
Cousin
one.
Andrew.
That just came out today, actually, because SoundCloud was down.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of reports today, and
We had issues with lots of things.
Xbox
Xbox
was
Live
down
was down this
yesterday.
week. Well, no, it was like also on Saturday. Apparently, it was having
Oh, we
issues.
weren't on. So what were we doing? Were we recording
We had the movie.
the aftercast?
Yeah.
Well, we could have streamed. You guys didn't get over until.
I
what,
heard on
12:30?
Saturday it was having lots of problems.
That's okay. We didn't miss anything then. But no, that's awesome. We did we had Andrew on, and we did like an hour-long episode. Just went over the entirety of the
Jurassic Park Dominion.
yeah, the
And
movie
the rest
itself
of them.
and the franchise. So make sure you guys check that out. That's audio only. So I don't think there's anything else for us to as far as the weekly update goes. We can go into playing and watching. You watching anything? We got a
No,
few.
I so I remember I had you guys watch the first 2 episodes of Animal Kingdom, that TV show about the family of thieves.
When was that?
I don't remember, but they're in the surf
Yes.
community.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
You remember because it was like Breaking Bad feel kind of thing. Remember? It was like it was like this.
I don't remember.
The
This
the kid's mom overdosed at the very first
very
scene
beginning,
of the show.
and then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like he goes to like his aunt or someone
His
who's like
grandma.
a drug lord or
His
something.
grandma, who's
Yeah.
they're a family of thieves.
That was
They
part
steal.
of, that was part of playing and watching.
That's
yeah,
right.
we did
Yeah,
TV
yeah, yeah.
series.
It was the movie club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
um,
Sorry.
The final season starts on Sunday, so season 5 just got
Wow.
released on Prime, so I started watching that.
So
just to
that
catch up.
makes you happy. It ends at a good level of 5 or 6
Yeah, I
seasons.
think when you have a show that literally goes back to back,
Mhm.
it's you don't want too many seasons.
Right,
And-
I agree.
And like I say, one of my favorite all time shows is Sons of Anarchy, and I feel like it was 1 season too long, and they did 7 seasons. So
Yeah, so Breaking Bad ended at a good level
Yeah.
there. Five and a
Five.
half.
I mean, you could almost call season 5 2 seasons.
yeah.
So-
I basically.
But yeah,
do.
that's a great.
Did you continue with Obi-Wan?
Yeah, I've watched episode 4.
You did.
Yeah.
It's so.
It's only was like
It was-
36 minutes.
It was
long.
short, and it was kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah. There's a problem I've been having that could have been better with this whole thing with the Obi-Wan series, and I kind of went over it with Patrick off of like just he and I had a conversation about this, and I gotta say this series is not. It's doing bad things more than it's doing good, as far as storyline goes.
Well, I think I mentioned off air after the aftercast that I think it's poking a lot of holes
Yep.
in the
Yeah.
original trilogy.
Yeah.
Just not like major plot holes, but it's like just things like, well, this happened in A New Hope. Wouldn't that have an effect after this happened in Kenobi?
Yeah.
You know, so I
pretty
mean that's
much.
being very critical and very picky, but
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying it. I think it's a good series for what it is so far.
I hope
See
that
how
there's
it
more
ends.
coming. That's
Would you
this
say it was 6 episodes?
I think so. If
I think
so, that's only
it's-
2
That's
left.
only 2 more, yeah.
And there's not.
We're
how
not
they gonna
even-
wrap
There's kind of
something
a
up?
lot to uncover. It feels like.
Let me search
I
that.
don't know. I'm okay with Kenobi right now. I'm not
Yeah.
like there's definitely certain things where I'm like, really? Disney did this? Like they just left this plot hole open just like that, or this scenario they just did this?
I mean, you could say that's the problem with having hours and hours and hours of content.
But
The
it's-
continuity.
I
but
know,
the-
but
But the content's just filler. At this
Disney
point.
has like an unlimited amount of money.
It feels like the McDonald's of Obi-Wan is what we're getting, and we kind of wanted like a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
I don't know.
I don't have the
Hopefully,
issues that
the way.
Yeah.
if we pointed out
I don't wanna spoil
specifically,
anything
I don't
right
want to
now.
make. Yeah, I
point it
don't.
out.
No, because we
Spit it out at this point.
No. It's no. There's
You
certain.
want to wait till
there's
it's
certain-
over to do it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think we'll do a full review of Kenobi after
Your
it's
pop
completely
says he's
done.
planning to see in Maverick this weekend. Good choice.
Good.
Do you
choice.
think we're gonna have time to see it?
See
I
it.
Do the
don't-
movie club.
I don't know because
it.
there's certain things that are happening.
I don't
this
like
weekend.
this certain things thing.
I don't think he likes surprises.
I do, but at
I
a
don't.
certain
He
point, it
likes-
drives me nuts.
He likes surprises when
I like
they're
to
like
plan
this.
stuff. I don't like surprises.
It's driving me crazy at the same time.
Give him a hint.
No.
We're not, I think we're leaving town. I know that.
Well, it
for
sounded
sure.
like it, yeah.
So she's smiling.
Woohoo!
about it.
You guys are on the right track. That's
All right.
about all you gotta know.
Well, Alex, that's a big deal. That means I have to leave my domain.
Yeah, it does.
That means
That's
I
the
have
whole
to
point
pack.
of
And
getting
you're,
out and
and
doing
you're
something.
unplugging to a certain extent.
Exactly, that too.
You
No,
know
I
he
would
does-
love to.
You know he doesn't like that.
Sometimes it's hard, but sometimes I'm okay with it. But this is for an occasion, so I'll be okay with it.
You don't like it because you know you're gonna have to, and you don't know what's on the other side.
Oh, I know it's on the other side.
I know you do, but he doesn't.
She's all laughing and smiling about it. I don't even know.
Are you
what
going to
think.
Cedar Point?
Oh, that's a great idea.
I wouldn't want to actually. Not this weekend. It's
too hot.
I was like, it's too hot.
I don't want to stand in line.
We can go to the water park.
You know, when we went in 2018, it wasn't too bad.
We can go to we can go to the water park.
I don't think so. It was hot, but it
We've
wasn't
never
too
been
bad.
to the water park for
I think I've always
for
gone
Cedar Point.
and it sprinkles.
Oh yeah, I think like every
Didn't it
single
rain
Wait,
when
it
Brett
did.
was-
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was just a quick
because
down.
Because remember we
waited
were
with
about
the
to go on Millennium
Falcon
Force.
yet.
Yep.
Millennium
Millennium
Falcon.
I've been watching.
We were about
Star
to-
Wars.
We were about
Millennium
to get on the
Force.
Millennium Falcon,
Oh,
and
shit.
then
Watching-
it started raining.
That's
I'm watching
great.
Empire right now.
Yeah.
Falcon's in that a lot.
We started up The Boys,
Oh yeah.
season 3.
We're
episode 1.
actually
We're not
only
even
about
done
like
with the first
20
episode.
minutes into the first episode, and we had to like, because you and Andrew had showed up, and I was like,
Why'd you
Our
start
mouth-
it then?
we were just like, oh, let's
We need
just.
something to
We just
start.
needed something to start while we were waiting on you, and we just put that in, and all of a sudden, like the words "the boys" pop up,
We're like, that was
and we're
the
like,
intro.
that was the intro. The intro is like 10-15 minutes long, and it is a jaw dropper. People at work were telling me, oh, it's a jaw dropper. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's the boys. Of course it's
Okay,
gonna be a jaw dropper.
I'm going to say
No, it's-
directly right off. You thought that season 1, maybe even a little bit of
That-
2
maybe
was
even 2
gruesome
was
and
like,
graphic
nope,
and nudity.
nope. This is to a brand new level
This
that
is
I've never
something-
seen.
Only otoscopes should be able to see. Did I use the right tool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, otoscope. Yeah.
Okay.
It is definitely a WTF. I don't even know. Mind blowing.
First of all, there's a Barbie involved. That was weird.
Oh, I mean that was expected. I think. Knowing that's the boys, that's actually
That was
expected. That's
expected, I think.
expected. But no,
Oh.
everybody kept saying it was so bad that during like as soon as that scene happened, I had to get on Snapchat to the person that told me like, "Oh, trust me, you'll know what scene I'm talking about." And it was, I recorded like the rest of my reaction to the opener.
I don't know if I can even show the meme.
No, don't, no, don't,
I don't want to get us flagged for anything.
no, don't.
That'd be
don't.
bad.
Just if you've not seen it and you're a fan of the boys, you need to watch it.
You watching
You'll know.
anything else, Brett?
You know what it is.
No.
No. We continue a little bit more with Stranger Things, but we haven't kept going with the latest episode. Like
We're going to tonight.
you wanted tonight?
Yep.
Yeah. I wasn't certain if we wanted to do that or you wanted to go on with the boys because
No, we need to finish. No, before we start anything else, we need to finish something.
I'm
so-
really hooked on the boys immediately.
I know,
you know?
but you know what? I
You
need
should finish the
Finish the
first
Stranger
episode.
Things.
I need a
No, finish
refresher.
the episode you started.
Yeah.
I
no
know, but
problem.
I need a refresher.
Okay.
A deep dive into season 2,
Of what?
The Boys.
You didn't like the recap?
It wasn't. It was too superficial.
Okay.
Like, cause I didn't even remember the ending.
Oh, okay.
Like, where a big person.
Where the whole thing happened.
Yeah.
Went down. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I
And
get
I was
it,
like,
I get it.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I forgot. And then they start off with that. So I'm like, okay, well, I kind of need to go back.
True. Playing anything?
I'm still on Jurassic World Evolution, and I'm still trying to beat.
How much time are you
Jurassic
how
Park.
you put into it?
So I checked on Friday, and I'm like 35 hours in.
That's longer than a standard campaign.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you've already
Mhm.
gone far into
I'm
this.
still trying to beat the first section of Chaos Theory, which is a setting for each of
Is
the
it
movies.
difficult or are you?
It's difficult in the sense that you have to do everything just right, or you're going to screw yourself. So
Oh,
I've restarted it probably twice because I figured out how to do things better.
okay.
So are you a chaotician then?
Chaotician.
No.
Oh, I wasn't sure, like, because you're like,
Doing
What does that
chaos
mean?
theory thing.
that's what Malcolm is. He's
Malcolm is a mathematician.
No,
chaotician.
chaotician.
Well, he
says
chaotician.
Oh,
He says
she
both.
Chaotician.
See,
Chaotician.
I think
He does.
He claims to be a chaotician,
Yes.
but he is designated as a mathematician.
Yes, but he says it as a chaotician because he believes in
self-proclaimed
chaos.
Self-proclaimed
Yes.
chaotician.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. You're
But
both right. You're
that,
both right.
That doesn't mean anything, Alex, because
She got the line
what
right
would that
though,
mean?
and you played the line too. Because she corrected you
She-
like Malcolm.
chaotician.
Chaotician.
But it's fun anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
I should be a chaotician.
Do you know what it is?
Person that studies element of chaos.
Chaos
You just made
theory.
that up.
No, what?
No, I'm
Look
pretty,
it up. Look
I'm
it up.
pretty sure that's
Seriously,
what a
look that up.
chaotician
I
is.
want to
Like,
know because
somebody that
I'm pretty
studies
certain you could be
chaos.
this person. All you have to do is just study a lot of stuff. I don't know what you have to study.
Couldn't you be anything if you just study a lot of stuff?
Right. True. You're not wrong. You got me there. That's very right. Chaotician? Is that a thing?
Okay.
Because Alex can look at a scenario and think of 8 different ways it can go wrong before it goes
What's
right.
a chaotician?
Is it,
That's
ma-
not what's a catfishing.
is it a made up term for that movie?
Chaotician.
What is a chaotician?
Why don't you just type it?
Ah, here it is. A chaos theorist.
Ooh.
Okay, do you know what chaos theory is?
I just
No,
told
because you haven't read Jurassic Park.
Molecular biologists see chaos as a way of explaining and understanding systems of proteins. Chaos theory has been used to explain irregularities in lightning, clouds, and on
Ooh.
another scale in stars and blood vessels. It helps us to understand turbulence found in all forms, including fluids.
That's a little bit deeper than what you were.
Yeah.
That actually
thinking it
sounds like a
was.
really fun thing to study.
Okay. Maybe you should look into something like that.
Yeah, maybe I should.
I have also been playing my baseball game. I think I need to up the difficulty because I'm scoring
But did you finish the entire season with all wins?
Yeah, I did do that.
Okay.
But there is an achievement for winning 2 consecutive championships, but you don't have to win every game the second season.
We'll get that and then.
Yeah, no shit, but I mean, yesterday I scored I won 32-3 or something.
In a
so-
baseball
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, so I probably need to put it up a
wow.
little bit.
Were you playing
It's a little
the
less of a
92
challenge.
Indianapolis Colts? Jeez.
That would be a football team.
I know, but they were really bad. Yeah, on the Super Nintendo game I used to
Oh,
play.
man.
If
It's
I ever
fun
want.
though. I just gotta. It's not much of a challenge right now.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
What?
I'm just digging deep into it. You know when he drops the water on her hand and he's talking about the blood vessels and stuff expanding and there's no way of him predicting which side the water's going to fall off of because of turbulence and her pores expanding. That's the same exact thing it just explained with
Cool.
fluids and stuff. I don't know, it just kind of
This
really
is above Brett's brain.
it really kind of blew my mind there.
Are you saying I can't comprehend that?
No.
No, I was just
you,
saying-
as far as interest.
Oh yes. Okay, I'll go along with
I was
that.
just saying, wow, that actually seems really
Because
cool.
you're interested in the pew pew, she's interested in the
The what?
scopes.
The
Sure.
scopes.
Yeah.
You're
Like-
interested in the pew pew. She's interested in the scopes.
And
Is
I'm
that a
interested
gun
in the
analogy?
etch and sketch.
The
that a-
you're the etch and sketch.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounded like a gun analogy.
It was.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
The pew pew.
What's the sketch part?
He's into the etch a sketch.
Oh, laser. Let's just.
What's
do
that got to do with a gun?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's move on from this.
What are y'all playing and watching? playing anyway.
Mainly Fortnite. We got a good
We
win.
actually had a good night.
I'm gonna
last
show
night.
it.
Yeah. Last night was. We were on fire last night.
Got a couple wins on Alex's stream, but I'm gonna show this
We
one.
didn't get anything less than 10 last night. We were having a really good night.
Like as far as top tens go. Yeah, true.
Yeah. We did a
But
really
this
good
is
job.
this is where Alex 1v1 somebody.
I was so
So you
what
got us 3 up, and there's one person and an AI, and the AI is nonstop, and they just take us down. And here comes Alex in and just reams this person 1v1 at the end. And we get a victory. And then she flips off the crowd.
Why is your character a different style?
Anime looking style.
It's like
cartoony?
a cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of there's so many different things you can do with your character. That was just what interested me, so that's what I chose.
Oh, I did
I'm Master
try
Chief.
Assassin's Creed Origins because it's on Game Pass.
Yes,
now.
it is. What year is that? That came
That
out.
was after they took a break. So I want to
Okay.
say Valhalla was 2020, and Odyssey was before that. So it was maybe 2016
okay.
was Origins. Maybe 2017. I think I got that right.
I do believe we talked about this on the podcast year 1 because I do remember
Yeah.
us talking about them going back to caveman
It's
stuff. Kind
well,
of.
this
it
is-
wasn't really.
it's-
It's Egypt.
the
but-
setting right is
Yeah, yeah.
Egyptian, and I don't know yet. I only played like the first intro mission, and I am not sure.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because it's not. Do you think? I wonder what they would do if they did an Assassin's Creed, but how do I put this? You're doing it in today's standards.
I thought that's where you were going.
But you're kind of flashing back at the same time to find out where these like artifacts are in today's thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go to the Animus to try to go where this kind of thing was done, and then in real life you go.
Sure.
That'd be a good way to go, right? A different style, and there's different security to get past. 21st century security to get past in this.
Well, I mean that sort of sounds like Watch Dogs a little bit.
I was getting a little Splinter Cell too at the same time, if you think about it, because it's kind of like a covert. You want to be undercover,
right?
But I can see them doing that if they want to move the franchise.
Splinter Cell
forward.
is more like Splinter Cell has more to do with like national security,
Okay, well,
terrorism and whatnot.
Assassin's Creed could get into that. They could get into that.
I get your point.
I mean, if they really wanted to, they could tie an entire franchise together.
I mean, they could do anything with the writing.
But I'm really excited about Shredder's Revenge coming out this Friday.
Yeah, is it this Friday?
This Friday. Yes, that was quite a surprise when that trailer came out last week, and it said
I didn't think
16th.
it would. I didn't think it would be day one.
I was
Game Pass.
expecting it to not come out until this fall.
6-player co-op.
Yeah, that's a lot to see on the screen. I
It
can see
is.
your eyes already going.
I'm
Like,
gonna be like, where's my person at?
I think that we should limit it to maybe 4 or 5.
Nymeria was behind the green.
Yeah, she was.
Because you're gonna have your 6 players, but then you're also gonna have to be fighting everybody.
Yeah, what else is gonna be on
and then
screen?
and then the screen's gonna be scrolling, so like my brain's gonna freeze.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kind of go into like mode.
So I don't know if we'll play that Friday. I don't know who we're gonna have. I don't think we'll have Brian and Patrick on Fridays. So I don't.
I'll play.
We got Brett. Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll see if we'll do it. What?
Where are they gonna be?
They are seeing Weird
some
Al.
concert,
I think.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't actually.
Good for
I
them.
haven't texted Patrick in a few days. That's not like us not to talk.
Oh, babe.
Oh, babe.
You guys keep in touch often like we do.
We
Damn.
probably text each other every other day.
Yeah, we're about
know.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, probably more daily than anything. It's more, yeah. But anyways, moving on from there.
Let's
Let's
talk
get
the
a
showcase. Let's get that out. Of the way.
Xbox Showcase. We
Xbox
watched that
Showcase,
yesterday.
yeah.
Yes, please. A little bit of a snooze.
So
I think I'm
guess
giving it
it depends
more.
on your perspective.
True.
Because it did nothing for me. Like nothing. There was nothing in it for me, but that's okay. What people have criticized Microsoft for several years now is not having the games. You cannot say that about this show.
No.
They had plenty of games.
And new.
it was only for the next 12 months.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
and they
what's
said
cool.
that at the get-go. So it wasn't a surprise in the middle of the show. Oh, this is only the next year.
Yeah.
They showed a lot of games. And
They
there's
did.
a lot of people in that group that I'm in that has over 100,000 people. Some
Let me
of
see if I
them
can find that image that was
were
pulled up.
upset. Some of them were happy. I'm just like, if you're upset about this, like, what more do you want?
I know, right? Like
I'm
you're
upset.
utterly unpleasable.
I would say the only thing I'm upset about is there wasn't a Gears thing like he wanted. I would have loved that.
I wanted the Gears thing. I wanted the GoldenEye thing. And that doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means they didn't
Right.
announce it here.
Right. And that's the only thing I just have to be like, okay, Josh, that's
You
all
like
it means.
the Rick and Morty thing?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Called High on Life.
High on Life.
That's gonna be an interesting take.
That
So
it looks hilarious.
I don't know if you can even read all these on YouTube, but we have like what 5 times it's 50 titles right there. Yeah.
They said there was over 30 or
The
over
big kind
something.
of
over 30 probably going to Game Pass.
the big one was Starfield, which was not
Starfield.
new. We all knew that was coming, but
Mhm.
it's taken kind of some heat amongst the the haters for looking like No Man's Sky.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm looking at this. There's a few that seem interesting. I mean, Alex and I looked at Redfall and said we'll probably play that.
I think it looks fun.
Redfall is going to be that vampire-looking game. That's
It's like Left 4
co-op.
Dead with
4-player co-op.
vampires.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the 4 players, I was like, oh, it's going to be 4-player. That's another.
But like,
thing.
you know how they're like, the different powers that they have. It's like mixed with Destiny almost. And like, you have these
That's
different
what I've
powers.
noticed, too. That's what
So
I've
it's
noticed,
like
too.
Left 4 Dead with Destiny powers, but vampires.
Right.
Is what I got out of it. I was like, it looks cool.
I think it'll be okay.
I think the
There's some stuff.
the
that-
big surprise, even though it doesn't do anything for us, is Diablo 4.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think anybody saw that coming that I
I don't
know
know.
of, but that's
My
a big
bestie
deal.
is really excited
She
about
is,
that.
and does that surprise you that Amanda's a Diablo fan?
Sure.
Yeah. Alex and I didn't really see, her being a Diablo fan. I don't know. It just seems like a little
I don't know.
too.
I don't know how she got into it, or if it was
Yeah.
just one of her kids was playing it, so she played it and got into it. But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
So is Diablo 4 exclusive to Xbox?
I don't think so because Resident Evil isn't.
I think
Okay.
Amanda plays it on PlayStation,
Pro-
doesn't
yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
on
I don't think she
PlayStation.
has an
Yeah,
Xbox. I think
yeah.
she plays it on.
So Diablo
PlayStation.
4 will be coming to Xbox. So here's the thing: Valorant was the thing that really twisted me. I didn't know if that was coming to Xbox or not,
you
but
look
it's
into it?
saying it's
Oh,
saying it
okay.
is. And some people are like, "How is this going to work on Xbox?" Apparently, it's got a lot to it.
Like buttons and stuff wise.
Apparently,
Yeah.
kind of like Fortnite's got the extra stuff to it. like,
Well,
apparently
Well,
there's
if you could do it
reasons.
on Fortnite, you can
But
do it on Valorant.
The
I get it.
Xbox has mouse and keyboard
They
support.
do. So that could be something we look into if we ever want to get into that mouse and keyboard support. Start getting into doing stuff that way. But other than that, I mean, there's a few other things. Pentiment, that seems really interesting. That's the old drawing looking game that kind of looked like. How do I put this? Let me just show you.
I don't remember what that one was.
It was a weird looking one.
Is that the one that said it was from the makers of Inside and?
No, that one I didn't even write down. Didn't even
Oh,
seem
this
interesting.
one. Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. This one looks kind of weird.
It's got a side scroller aspect to it. I don't know. It seems kind of interesting.
It looks weird.
Little RPG style. I don't know. Maybe. But pretty-
I think that season 7 of Sea of Thieves announcement.
that is going to be good.
That was enough to make me go, okay, fine, I'll push play again.
You think so?
Yes. Because you can. There's so much more customization. You can name your damn boat now, because I always said I wanted that to happen. I'm like, how?
Right.
Because you always see that right above your ship. You're like, why can't they just make that customizable? No, it took 7 freaking seasons for them to make that customizable.
It's been out for what, 3 years?
You
started on Sea of Thieves.
I started on so 4 years.
4 years.
It's been out 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
So it took that long to make it. The outside of your boat was always customizable.
Always has been, yes. And then they started making the
Now-
ship breakable.
Yes,
Like,
and then
more
it was,
breakable.
Then it was different.
You can
Things
lose your
break.
mast entirely now, Brett.
Yes, and now inside you can display all your awards inside. Like it looks better.
We're gonna have
now,
to-
if only they can get closed,
Closed beta.
Servers.
Closed servers. Yeah, closed servers.
so I don't have dumbasses trying to raid me every freaking time I take 3 hours to grab a chest.
Ayo.
Ayo.
One thing they did not talk about, which really surprised me, it surprised me in the sense that they had this major, I guess you could call it a leak.
Yeah.
This game was all about shows, but they had the Samsung announcement.
Yes. So Samsung is partnering with Microsoft with Xbox Game Pass, and everything that's available on Xbox Cloud, xCloud,
xCloud.
can be played on smart TVs.
So
The
it
death
has to be a
of a console.
2021 Samsung Smart TV, or maybe even 2022. The problem with that, I've been pricing TVs here lately. New Samsungs are like,
Let's see.
especially to get a big one, are at least $1,800.
What are we looking for? Samsung.
Try the Q90.
2022.
Try the Q90A. Yeah, no.
My backspace is weird.
Try Q90B.
Q9.
Yeah, Q90B. Try that one.
This
Down
right
one,
here.
yep.
That's a 900 though. Whatever.
Oh.
990. I don't know.
It
That's
says
a
the
sound
price.
bar.
It says the price right there on
That's
the
a
side.
sound bar.
No, on the side.
That is a sound bar, Alex.
Oh, sorry.
So
Do you know how difficult it is for me to read
you know
that
what?
right
It is
now?
for
Stop
me
trying
too
to
right
read.
now too.
There
There
we
we go. Holy sh!
Now that's a
Wow.
big one.
That has a lot of numbers.
That's
That's,
a
all I
big-
can see.
That's a 75 inch.
That's
you
directly
and-
from Samsung.
You and me ain't getting a 75 inch. That's
Is that
big.
3,300? Is that what I see?
$32.99.
99. So
Plus-
33.
Hey, you can get financing,
Oh, financing.
dude.
So-
I'm tired of all these like stupid
Damn.
pop-ups.
Now, traditionally, we know, Josh, that TV prices come down quick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, look at
especially
last
by
year's.
Black
It
Friday.
dropped by
does.
it dropped by almost what $800, $900. So
So this it could
Hmm.
change gaming, as if Game Pass hasn't already done this, but
So basically, you just have to put the money into your TV.
right.
right. And is this going to be a replacement for the console? I don't think so. It's just going to be much more access.
I think
And
so.
if somebody
Yeah.
who is on the fence about getting an Xbox, but they have a Samsung TV, like, okay, well, I'll get this app and try some Microsoft exclusives. I don't know if this will replace the Xbox completely, not for the next 5 years.
No,
No,
maybe even not.
You
no.
gotta
longer than
think.
that.
I even said this when we talked about it. You're gonna have super fast internet.
We need to have a separate console to stream
Yes.
Yeah.
for everything.
So there's that whole crowd right there.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Then you have to assume that they're gonna, the TVs will have to have Bluetooth, with most of the higher end ones do anyway.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to connect a controller.
Right.
So this is very cool, and it will be interesting to see how it goes from here. But
You could
You know,
USB a controller.
cloud gaming is still in beta form right now.
It is.
So,
Yeah.
and I've tried it, and
Okay, so Nintendo needs to get their cloud gaming figured out. They need to stop having it be online only. They need to allow you
Sure.
to download the games you're playing.
I've
I
tried
don't like that.
cloud gaming on my iPad with a controller hooked up through Bluetooth, and there's some lag.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's options now. There's that Backbone. There's the Razer Kishi.
Yeah.
Now they claim, because it's plugging in through the Lightning bolt or the Lightning adapter, Lightning connector, whatever,
Mhm.
that there's way less latency.
Okay.
So it should perform much better.
That's good.
But it is. This is happening soon. Like
Hmm.
this year, they say that it's going to come out.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will be interested to see how it performs in the first iteration.
I want to talk about Goat Simulator real quick.
Okay.
So,
The preview.
have
for
you
Goat
ever
Similar.
played
No.
Goat Simulator? Do you know that?
The only simulator I've played is Lawnmower.
How are you still playing it?
I haven't played it recently.
Oh, okay.
But it's still fun.
So Goat Simulator, they've
I've
had
not
spin-offs.
played it, but I've watched people play it. It's
Right,
hilarious.
it's funny.
I
You're
love-
basically
I
just a
love
goat
watching
who
it.
attacks a town and just destroys it. It's
And you
real
can fly. And there's just
Yeah, yeah.
it is
So-
as stupid as you think it is. It's fun.
dumb. Here's what's interesting. Apparently, there is not a Goat Simulator 2.
Wait, but this is Goat Simulator.
This is Goat Simulator 3.
Is what they're releasing.
This is a jab at Dead Island.
Is it? Because they didn't release
Yeah.
Dead Island 2?
Not yet. No, they haven't. It's true. So here's the thing. So Goat Simulator, the first Goat Simulator, their trailer for the first one was the Dead Island trailer in goat form.
It was. It was.
So the goat going backwards from
Yeah.
the into the
That's
window and
funny.
everything.
It was
So
funny.
Goat Simulator 2 did Dead Island 2, but they're like, Dead Island 2 is nowhere to be found.
No.
It has not been in any trailer
Well, it
since
had that-
5 years
It had-
now.
No, it's much more than that.
No way, no
I
way,
was
no
at-
way,
I
no
was-
way, no way.
Yeah, I was.
I would
at-
say I
I
agree
was
with
in
Brett.
Canterbury when
Yes.
this trailer came out.
Yes, I agree with
Are
Brian.
you sure you're not thinking of Riptide?
No, it's
No,
definitely
it's
not
it's
Riptide.
definitely the one that it's making fun of.
Where's the videos? Let's go to video. I just want to see
Dead
the
Island
announcement trailer.
2.
PS4 2014. So wow.
Yeah, it was
Even
old.
longer.
It was right after we moved here.
God, that was such a great trailer though. So Goat Simulator 2 did a Dead Island 2 parody because Dead Island 2 is nowhere to be
That
found.
was supposed to be like a big major performance title for the Xbox One.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
which
Because
is
but then
over.
I don't know what happened. Silver
Never
was it
said.
Deep Silver? Is that who it is?
I
Or
think so.
yeah,
Sounds
they're
right.
they're the publisher. What's
What
going on?
happened to Dead Island 2?
You probably won't find anything because
I'm sure
even
there's
the
articles.
critics don't know. I don't think. I'm
Where's the
assuming
most
it's just
recent
got
article?
canceled.
out?
It's the only thing that I have here is from Eurogamer that says it's been in development for probably 10 years or so. Dead Island 2 may be out at the beginning of 2023. That's all it says.
no, no, because this game would have had to been scrapped like 3 times for them not to have anything,
Mm-hmm.
and no publisher is going to keep paying development costs to do the same game, restart it 3 times.
Was it Techland? Yeah, Techland did the development. So I remember people being all up in arms about the whole Dead Island original trailer,
I mean,
which
did
made
you play
everybody-
Dead Island?
I did.
I played the first one. It was fine.
It was
wasn't-
good.
I didn't.
I've
love
got
it,
2
but
sites now that say possibly early 2023. but there's no official word.
I'll be surprised if that game ever comes
I
out.
will be
Same.
surprised.
And I'll be
yes.
surprised if it does come out. If
It
it's
says
good.
that it's in active development.
Better be good.
It's
It had
as
better
of
be
as
Of course, we said that. Well, we didn't say that, but we would have thought that about Duke Nukem Forever.
Yes. It says
We know how
announced
that
in
ended.
2014. The game has undergone a difficult development period due to multiple changes with the studios working on it.
Techland's not doing it then. Okay. Wow.
So yeah.
Well, Techland they did okay. I remember when Dead Island came out. Did you pay attention to all of the news articles about how bad the first of all the servers? You couldn't get in. You couldn't co-op together because you couldn't connect.
There was a lot that
and
was
then the
wrong with
run.
it. Yeah.
If you went in third person and hacked the game, you could see how your character ran. They ran
And
like
they
they had their arms behind them like
It
this.
was
Your
really
shadow
funny.
looked right, but your run was wrong.
It was wrong. Yeah, I remember that.
Your arms were really bad. So yeah, if you didn't have a gun on your hand anyway. But there's like times when I would play Dead Island. I can still remember one specific area of Dead Island forever. It's by the bungalows, and you're driving. I'll remember this, and you go to this gate that will never open on time, but there's a zombie right there at all times. It's just an area of Dead Island I will always remember. And I would love to go back and play it co-op. They removed it from Game Pass. So I don't know why they would
It's
do that.
always on sale. It's on
Is
sale
it?
like every sale that they have for like $5.
Alex is like, no, we're not going to play this again.
No, it was stupid. What? I didn't like it.
Okay. Moving on. You want to talk about Lost City?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this movie was Alex's choice for the movie club.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a movie that came out this year, 2022. The synopsis of this film: a reclusive romance novelist on a book tour with her cover model gets swept up in a kidnapping attempt that lands them both in a cutthroat jungle adventure. Starring Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe, and Brad Pitt.
It's funny that he's a headliner.
I
He's in the
know.
movie for like 10 minutes.
I know.
Did you watch the post credits?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, mid credits, I should say, not post. So, this is a cheesy chick flick,
Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
but
I don't think it was meant to be
You know
this
what-
amazing
What annoyed me
movie.
the
No.
most, I did laugh some.
there was a lot
I
of
thought it was
moments.
funny.
What annoyed me the most was the unnecessary banter that never ended between them in most scenes.
Yes, but
Like,
they had to have
Shut
arguments.
up.
You're right. I mean, Channing
on
Tatum
with it.
and them were just
Now,
like.
and Daniel Radcliffe was just an annoying little shit.
hmm.
But the one line he had that made me laugh was when they're escaping. He's like, "Why are things exploding?"
Yeah, things blowing up all of a sudden. I don't
That
even know
was
how
fun.
that happened.
But this was what
I
it
thought
is.
it was
I will
funny.
say Sandra Bullock looks pretty good for 57 years old.
She is
Holy
looking
shit,
really
she's
good.
57.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
She has a certain appeal to viewers that just makes her like a real down to earth woman, I guess. I don't know. Like ever since Speed, I've always enjoyed her on camera. I think she's the only reason why Speed 2 was
Not buried.
watchable in some sense. I mean, Willem Dafoe's
Willem
fine
Dafoe,
too.
yeah. Alex, who would you rather bone, Channing Tatum or Brad Pitt?
Ooh.
Channing Tatum.
That is, yeah. I can see her in that, like saying that.
I tried to
probably.
tell Josh during the movie or whatever, and I was just kind of smiling every time he was on film, and I was like, you know what? I try really not to be in that crowd that's all like, ooh and ah, and oh, Channing
Well,
Yeah,
Tatum.
it's
I
a real
saw
normal
every bit of
thing.
his ass.
Yeah, you
I
did.
sure
that
did.
was his butt, and that was their second day of shooting.
That
Wow.
was that
And
was
Sandra
his,
and Channing, they didn't know each other very well, so that's
that
his
was
butt.
it. That was his butt.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's his butt.
Didn't have a butt double.
So here's the thing.
I don't think, for what I've understood, him being on the scene in movies, I've heard that it does
If
not.
we're gonna
really,
normalize dude butts, we need to normalize woman butts on screen for
I'm
PG-13.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me
This
too.
is PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're gonna normalize that, because we're about to see Thor's butt here this summer. All right.
But they cut that out of the.
They cut that out of the
out
trailer.
Of the preview. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was blurred out. Now it's just completely not there anymore.
Well, you had probably a trailer for Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, for when
Yeah.
you said Jurassic
or
World.
he's like, you blew too hard, or you
you
flicked.
you flipped
You
too
flicked."
hard, damn it.
And all of his clothes fell off.
Well, he got ripped for that movie.
Yes.
I mean, he's
yes.
always been ripped. But
Well, I mean, in Endgame, he was fat, so
Yeah,
they were like, let's
yeah.
make. And I'm sure Chris Hemsworth doesn't feel any. Like, I'm sure he loves doing it. So the leeches scene was really messed up for me. Like, I've never had a
it's
leech. before.
repeated. Like you've seen that scene in
You
movies
have.
before.
I know,
you
I
but-
have.
I liked it. It was a good scene.
Sure
I
you
think I'm
did.
over leech scenes now. I think I'm over any sort of like.
I liked it when he turned around though, and
That.
she was just like, kind of lost the words. She's like, you think about a person, you know, she just lost the words when he He's got his joke in front of
When
her.
they were okay, so the funniest part of the movie was when they killed those two bikers.
He's like, "Don't be mean on a bike."
Don't be mean to anybody on a bike.
It's like,
Don't do mean stuff on a
made
bike.
me think of shouldn't have been standing there.
Yeah. Well, they trick these two drivers off a cliff and they die. Oh,
And
then
well,
they
you
feel
assume
bad
they
about
die.
The
it.
social media manager about my friend went missing. She was in her car. She was
She
dead,
was
but
dead,
we
but
found her.
No, I
When
like.
she calls the grandma
Yes,
slut.
a slut. She's like, "All right, come here, Nana, you slut."
Tell me about whatever war you lived through.
Oh
Uh,
god.
no,
So-
there was definitely some one-liners in there that were pretty funny. Yeah,
It's a funny film for it's a 2022 chick flick.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
got to be
Agreed.
funny. It's
like
gotta be
I like
goofy.
that. Like I haven't watched an actual chick flick, like a rom-com, in a really long time, and that
Mm,
it suited me there for a
And I
minute.
tell you, Brad Pitt is still aging well.
for a smoker too.
Yeah.
He's been smoking since he's like 12 or
I just-
16 or 14 or something. A teenager.
The end of the movie though, where he's like talking about the 10%
10% of his brain is
He's
used
like,
different-
I just use the other 10%.
I thought you were dead, and he's just like
It's making no
holding
sense.
a gripe about it and everything.
Oh, it was so funny.
And the other one that got me was Stacy Butt Stuff.
When he's going through the
Spoke to
phone.
the phone.
Jack Trader, Stacy Buttstone.
Oh, he really is a trader.
No,
Oh.
there's just some funny parts in there.
The wheelbarrow scene was shot in one take.
Really, with
Yeah.
the explosions.
Explosion, yeah. One
Huh.
take.
Brad Pitt's all serious. They're like, all right, there's gonna be tons of explosions. Brad Pitt, just do your thing.
He's been around the block and
With
so
explosions.
here's what I find ironic. So they wanted Ryan Reynolds to be
Brad Pitt,
no
Jack Trainer.
Jack Trainer,
Channing
No.
Tatum.
or Channing
Channing Tatum. Yeah, yeah.
Alan.
Yeah,
Alan,
They couldn't
yes.
come to a budget
Oh.
thing.
He
so.
wanted too much money.
Well, yeah, and that would have been
I don't think as much as I love Ryan Reynolds, like I don't think he would have played Alan very well.
No, I think
Channing
did
Tatum
just
did a
fine.
very
I
good
bet
job.
He could do with his.
Have you seen The Proposal?
Yeah, maybe.
Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, or
They're-
not, it's Ryan Reynolds. Sorry,
Channing, yes, or
I
Ryan
don't
Reynolds.
remember
yes.
if I have or not.
It's
she basically brings her assistant along for an excursion with her boss, so she can convince them to keep her on as the CEO or make her like higher up.
mhm.
Okay.
It's like Rugrats in Paris. the same exact
It's quite
storyline.
the
Yeah.
comparison.
It's the same
It
exact
is,
storyline.
Yeah.
Anyways, some other facts about this movie. So Bullet Train and Lost City are Brad Pitt and Sandra Bullock's first movies together. So Bullet
Really?
Train comes out this year too.
I do want to see Bullet Train.
Here's what also is ironic. Sandra Bullock is in Ocean's 8 as the lead.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt is the lead in all the other 3 Oceans.
That's funny.
And they didn't
It's
have
more like
any of the other
the-
Oceans in.
More like the
8.
co-lead.
Yeah.
George-
Yeah, I'd
George
say George
is the-
Clooney's
George is
kind
I
of
the
the
guess
lead.
Clooney is the lead, but
well,
you
that's
can't.
his name.
But it
Danny
goes
Ocean.
Clooney,
Yeah.
Pitt, Damon.
Yeah.
And they had that
And all the
one
rest.
that in Ocean's 12, that one scene where they're in the airport. That one just all 3 of them together. I was like, oh, it's a great shot. Of course they had to have that.
Well, and
Yeah,
2
go
or
ahead.
3?
2.
Because
That was
3,
2.
3 they're in the airport watching Oprah when Benedict is
Maybe it
there
is 3.
they donated all of his.
Are they all
his
looking the
take.
same direction at once?
Yeah, they're all
I
looking
think
at
that's
the TV.
3.
Then it is 13. Okay, yeah. Sandra Bullock is 16 years older than Channing Tatum.
Yeah, because I checked that because I'm like, I was thinking, man, they're.
Well, you know when they're in the
almost 20
hammock
years
together,
older.
and she wakes up and
They're
she's
butt
got
to
her.
butt?
Yeah, no, when they wake up, like she's
Okay.
got her. She's actually facing him and got her hand on his chest and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So I was thinking in that moment, I'm like, who feels more lucky? Does she feel lucky or does he feel lucky? Because she looks really good. And I'm like, is Channing
Yeah.
Tatum sitting there going, ooh, I get a snuggle with Sandra Bullock on me? Or is she like, man, I get a snuggle with Channing Tatum? I know. I thought them as like a duo was perfect, actually.
Yeah. Brad Pitt has been introduced in Ocean's 11, Fight Club, and The Lost City as eating something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
So it's his thing. It's his mantra. The Lost City has been likened to a predecessor or a remake to Romancing the Stone, which came out in 1984.
I've never seen that, but I could see
Yeah.
the comparisons.
The lead
Douglas,
actress plays a romance novelist.
Who was it?
Kathleen Turner.
Okay.
And,
And Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas, yes.
I compared this in the middle of the movie to like a female version of Tropic Thunder.
I don't think it needs to be dirtier.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like
they need to do that.
how
though.
there were certain scenes I'm like, oh, this is just like.
Could they make a? Could they? I don't know.
No, they don't need to make a Tropic Thunder 2. No.
But could they do a female one, like an actual one? Do you think?
It
And
wouldn't work.
would be
It wouldn't work.
who would be your like?
It's like the making a Ghostbusters with a bunch of girls. Like it's gonna flop.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
I'm just saying.
I think this movie was fine. It's not the greatest flick, but it's enjoyable. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, I give it a 7.
And I can't say whether or not it's rewatchable. There's not much to rewatch about it. It's just
No, but I thought for what it was definitely when you just need to sit down and watch a movie, not for like, oh my god, I need to know the story and then in depth. Like, don't go searching for the storyline or anything. This is a movie you just need to sit back and laugh.
Don't
like,
go
that's
chasing
it.
waterfalls.
Yes. No,
So,
I liked it.
Are we doing Maverick?
Let's say yes. We will do Maverick.
Okay.
If we
let's do
don't,
it.
we can just skip a week. You know?
Yes.
We don't have to do a movie
And that's
club.
the plan. Is
Yeah, because this is literally this is a segment that we just seem to always do weekly.
Yeah.
So yes, we will put a plug in Maverick right now.
TG2, Top Gun 2.
And if by Monday we decide that we'll just.
Are you
we'll
going
let
for
you
the
know.
weekend?
I don't know what we're doing.
I will.
Are you back on Monday?
We'll discuss this.
So
later.
we may not even have a show Monday, is what you're saying.
There is an extremely slight possibility, but I still think that we would be able to have the show Monday.
Okay.
If you're returning on Monday, well, I
I
don't.
just think Brett doesn't want to record.
No. I'm saying, you guys do better with travel and rebounding from
Yeah.
travel than I do.
It's not easy these days anymore, but I do
Sure.
travel light, like a couple hours a day, and I'm still pretty, out of it.
True.
Like, when I'm home,
At
when I
least you
get
don't have to
home, I'm a
travel
little
on Monday anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about something here real quick in the nerd news section. Spider-Man: No Way Home. Now, this movie came out December, right? The
Sure.
original.
No, it was January.
It was January.
I think so.
I don't know when it came out.
It
was
came out. It's been out for 6 months. They're re-releasing it in theaters.
Why?
They're adding more scenes.
Why?
This is a thing.
Why?
It's called the More Fun Stuff version.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, you're right. I saw it on December 17th.
December.
okay.
Okay. I'm sick of this now.
No, this is why there are special features on a DVD or a.
Thank you. That's what the comments of all this are saying.
You don't need to re-release it in theaters.
No, they did this
No.
with Endgame.
No.
With what? With a little bit
Well,
extra,
they do
right? Or
this
something?
all the time. What are you talking about, Alex?
I'm saying I'm getting sick of it.
I agree.
I'm just
I
getting
think that
sick of
it's
it.
stupid.
Oh, I see.
Releasing a theatrical cut is all there should be. If you're gonna have a director's cut, okay.
Now the Snyder cut should have been released in
It's
theaters.
all about the money.
I know.
I would have paid to see the Snyder cut in theaters.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a 4-hour whatever movie. It was amazing.
I'm just getting tired of
Have to
every
take 2
superhero movie
Ps.
having this. I can't wait for Black Adam to come out in the director's cut version 2 or something, or the Rock cut or something. That's what's gonna happen. Did you see the trailer for Black Adam?
Yeah.
Does that seem interesting to you?
No, but I don't know anything, and I mean nothing about Black Adam.
Me neither.
I don't
So
either.
It's a DC one,
Right.
That never really got.
The only thing I know is
The
that
light.
for this shooting of the scenes or whatever, he was really pissed off that they were putting padding on his uniform, like to make his muscles look bigger. He's like, he said, "Don't do that."
he got into
like he got to like the best shape
he
for
claims
this
that
movie.
this is the biggest he's ever gotten for a role.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they put it on, and it was like not. He wasn't able to move very well, and he's like, "No, take the pads out." That's the whole reason I like got
Puffed
this
up.
big and
Yeah.
whatnot. He was really pissed about it.
I don't know. Alex and I think when we I think we talked about it when we saw the trailer and said, "Are you getting fatigued on this again?" Like,
I still want to see Morbius, even though it got like
no,
yeah, I'm serious. Even though it got like
No.
the worst ratings, I want to see Morbius.
the worst ratings. They re-released it in theaters. It only
As
made
a
like 15
joke!
grand, and there's another petition to release it a third time.
They're not going.
We
They're
still-
like the petition says we were busy that weekend. Re-release it again.
We still haven't seen Carnage.
Oh, okay, yes,
No.
we have to see Carnage, and then we'll
Apparently
see
that's
Morbius.
terrible.
No,
No.
Carnage? No, I
No.
heard good things about Carnage.
Not terrible.
Like not like mind-blowingly good, but I didn't hear it sucked.
For
I
90
mean,
minutes.
Venom wasn't great, but it was
No.
None of
good.
the Venom movies have been like
None of
mind-blowing.
Venom's
There are only
portrayal
two.
has been perfect
Agreed.
on screen.
Yep.
That's just the way it's going to be. But anyways, moving on from there, we got to do the fan question.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So road tripping. There's going to be a lot of people doing that this summer. A lot of people are going to be thinking about what they're going to pick up at the gas station or the convenience stores before they leave. What's your go-to? That's a good question.
I
'cause,
haven't road tripped in a long time, but when I did, I remember I liked to get beef jerky.
beef jerky is expensive, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a fan of it.
Can we talk about the meme first, because this is me.
Don't care how
every-
old you are. Buying snacks for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $100.
This is every time Josh and I go on a road trip and we stop at like the first or second gas station.
Why
Josh,
do-
like, what do you want? I'm
Why
like,
do you get it at a gas station? It's so much more expensive.
You want to stop again?
do you want to stop again?
Why don't you go before you leave to like a grocery store?
That's
where
too
it's
much work.
cheaper.
It's too much work.
Oh my god. Okay.
But whenever we go in there, we're like, oh, well,
We
just
don't
in
buy
case.
big bags
We
of
don't.
stuff.
Yeah, we don't look like that. But it's like we got donuts and beef jerky and Cheetos and Doritos and chocolate and Skittles and coffee and pop and
I don't like to get anything that leaves crap on my hands. So like I wouldn't get Cheetos or most chips.
That's Alex. Alex
I
is more of a chip
usually
person.
get chips.
She's
Yeah.
the chip person.
Yeah, I usually get chips. I like snacking on
Is
chips.
that your answer, Alex?
No, I think my answer would
Well,
be.
you do get your spicy nacho chips. You were doing that for a while.
I did that for a
I
bit.
get some candy too.
Yeah.
See, but I'm not huge on like super sweet stuff while I'm traveling either, because then I just
You get a
feel
sugar rush.
sick. So my biggest thing is like my snack is my coffee. Like I have to have, and not just any coffee. I have to have like a Speedway cappuccino.
It's kind of weird.
Like it's got to be a Speedway.
You can't get that at a grocery store.
It has to be like a Speedway French vanilla
Yeah.
cappuccino.
Yeah. So
A big fountain. If you go to a gas station, a big.
Of course, you're gonna say fountain pop.
would be good.
you like your fountain drinks a
Yeah.
lot. I'm not much for that. I don't know. Maybe I should look into that.
Speedway's
and see if there's
got
one.
some good fountain soda.
Yeah, they do have different flavors of stuff too.
They actually have Code Red on fountain, which is good.
I
Oh, we
don't know
also
of any
have to
place
get
that
a
does that.
donut.
Did I tell you that where I used to work in Chicago, we had Code Red on tap?
No.
I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Pazzo?
I drank it. Yeah, I drank it
Really?
enough. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true. This is a true story. We couldn't get the mixture 100% right, but I eventually got sick of seeing those cups, man. For me, I got to go for gummy worms and live wire.
Ooh, or gummy.
I
Oh,
was
we
gonna say
we always have to have
gummy
a
bears is a big one.
we always
Yes.
have to have live wire in the car. That's for
It's
sure.
gotta be a
Whenever I
Mountain Dew.
switch in
Or
between
a Mountain Dew of some kind.
Yeah, I switch in between 3 drinks when we're traveling to South Dakota. I always start with my cappuccino, and then when I want to switch to something else to wake me up, I go for Josh's Mountain Dew, which is usually live wire. And then when I'm feeling a little sick, to dilute it all out, I usually drink a smart
Why
water,
don't you
and then I
get-
go back.
Why don't you get your own live wire?
You know,
Because I'm not gonna finish a whole one.
yeah.
Okay.
We don't actually go through.
We don't drink. I don't even think him and I together finish a full one.
We
like, when
usually
we're-
toss it by the
we
time
usually
we're
toss
done with
it-
the
toss the
road,
end of
and
it.
it's
Well,
down
if
to
it's
like the
in a
bottom.
if it's in a bottle, it's not too good by the
By
last
the, but
quarter.
unless you're finishing that within an
Unless you're
hour.
drinking
It's usually by like
faster.
the last quarter. We don't usually drink it.
Don't normally. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a few answers on Discord here. Got one from Brig. He says almost nothing. A single bottle of water.
Brig
Sip
would
it.
say that.
He does. He doesn't stop either. So he's gonna say he's gonna talk about his trip here. He did 12 hours of riding from Joplin, Missouri to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
On his motorbike.
Yeah,
That's different. You can't eat and snack on a motorbike.
you can stop and eat.
You'd
Yeah.
stop and
20
eat.
ounces of water, Stop only to get gas and GTFO. I got places to be, man. No eating or drinking, just enough to prevent cottonmouth. The
True.
Halloween trip he did the same with
The-
his car,
it's
19
not-
hours
okay,
straight.
car, I get.
Yeah.
I get it.
So yeah, just 20 ounces of water is what he does. That's a little like I knew one person that did that, and she I don't know, she's a weird person too. I don't know. Got one from Crystal on Discord saying sugar-free energy drink of some kind and flaming hot Cheetos.
Oh yeah. See, I wouldn't be able to do Flamin' Hot Cheetos on a long trip.
Because you can't drink milk with it.
No, and you got to go to the bathroom sometime, man. It's gonna make you wanna.
What?
It's gonna make you want to go to the bathroom.
How?
What?
Huh? It runs through your stomach?
How?
Yeah.
What? Huh? That's the title of the show, Josh.
When you're sitting down and you got nowhere to go, hot Cheetos is not exactly the best thing.
Does that
'cause it
give
makes
you-
the fire shit?
I wouldn't say it gives me the fire shits. I'm just saying it'll make your tummy rumble a little bit. You're probably, you know how you drink coffee in the morning and you're like, oh,
No,
damn,
I don't.
really
'cause
have
I don't
to go
drink
to the.
coffee.
Well, okay, well, coffee kind of jolts your system in the morning. And you're like, oh man, I really got to go take a constitutional.
It does.
So, like, that's kind of the same thing with hot Cheetos early in the morning. You eat some of those and you're like, whoa, your system's like, let's go, evacuate.
I've seen that that meme of when the Undertaker's coming up behind that guy. And the guy is my morning coffee, and the Undertaker is poop.
That's how it
It's
is.
terrible. This is
That's how it is.
I love it.
It comes out of
It's a
nowhere. It really
terrible
does.
conversation. Anyway,
It's true.
Anyway, yeah, back to what we were saying here.
you had comments.
Another one from Discord says it depends. From Arrow, he says it depends on what time I'm traveling. In the morning, I'd rather have something sweet, maybe a Dunkin' Donuts, a Dunkin' Donut with a protein shake on the side. Afternoon, I'll have a sandwich or maybe pizza and chips. Wow, he must not drive. Evening, I'll have something like Chinese food or something to fill me up. I got to have a meal.
No. Okay. Well, I mean, you got to see what Arrow does for a living, though. So.
He's a workout.
Yes,
Yeah.
he kind of
enthusiast,
needs to
man.
actually have a meal and
He's
not a
probably not
snack.
working out while he's driving, though.
No, but you know your metabolism doesn't change. It stays the same when you constantly work out. So you're gonna be like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
True.
Metabolism, yes, but he's probably not burning as many calories.
Well, I mean, sitting when you're the way metabolism works is when you rev yourself up like that all the time. When you just stop what you're doing, take one trip. Technically, your metabolism, it's running slightly slower, but not enough to where you're gonna like
But
slow
you're not
down.
doing physical things that burn
Very true.
additional calories, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah. He's still gonna be hungry.
Yes, everybody's going to be hungry. What
Anyways,
else?
that's all I got for Discord.
Okay. Well, as far as Instagram goes, we've got the terrible.
Are you gonna be able to read?
It's blurring together, but I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay.
The Terrible Terror podcast.
Shout out to them.
Road snacks always include beef jerky,
Yeah.
an energy drink, and water. Sometimes Cheez-Its are thrown in, but jerky keeps the energy up. I feel like that's a lot. Like that's a dude thing. Is the beef jerky?
Beef jerky?
Yeah.
I have beef jerky when I come back from.
You always, whenever we go to Wisconsin or we go to
I gotta pick up something.
drive
there,
through
yeah.
Wisconsin or drive through South Dakota, you've got to get some type of cheese and like cheese curd thing and some beef jerky on the way. You're like, oh, I got this beef jerky.
Right. Yes.
We've got Jersey Comic Crew podcast.
Shout out to them.
Besides coffee, I'd go with popcorn or some type of cookie.
Popcorn, huh? I wouldn't
Popcorn's
guess
a
that.
weird one.
Oh, I also like
You
doing like
do-
the
you do
travel travel
popcorn.
mixes.
Chex Mix?
Like the Chex Mix,
Or
the
trail
travel
mix.
trail mix.
You do Chex
I like
Mix,
I like
yeah.
the trail mix
I do
too.
see you do that. Oh yeah.
What else?
I think that's about
I
it.
think that might be it, unless there's one on Twitter.
I didn't see any on Facebook. So we do appreciate everyone who has reached out to us on social media and everything and all the comments. We appreciate you guys joining in on the conversation. So, yeah, I got to talk about one thing here before we get out of here.
Our award.
Our nomination.
Yes!
So this is a big deal here. I put us in for a couple of nomination attempts here to see what we'd be awarded here by Indie the PopCon Podcast Awards of 2022. So there's a lot of different winners here. What I'm showing on our YouTube is a scroll of all of our different categories that we were in on. We were in on comedy, mature 18 plus, gaming, and TV and film. And we got nominated for the PTO Unlimited podcast. You can see it right there for mature 18 plus. Right there, we were the a runner-up for a nomination for 18 and plus. So,
But
it's pretty
we
awesome.
don't know how many the pool included, right?
Right.
It doesn't say.
I don't
Yeah.
think it
So,
says. Oh,
There was
that's the
one
criteria.
winner and one winner and 2 runners up. If there's 4, is that that's not much. But
But
if
there were
like,
some that
if
didn't
there were
have
like 10. That's pretty big.
like. There's an LGBTQ one that they only had a couple,
right.
and then there was another one here. I think there's only one. Yeah, food and beverage. So there weren't a lot of people who only specified there. Maybe we should just talk about food and beverage from now on. And
Well, hey, Patrick's could have been entered in for that
Oh,
one.
he could have been.
Yeah.
Because he does. Well, it's
food
not.
reviews. But
I
that's
don't know
on,
if
that's on
that's-
YouTube.
That's
Is
on
that
YouTube.
considered a podcast?
No, it's a video. It's a YouTube video.
It's a YouTube video,
YouTube
so I don't know.
content.
People still consider that the same thing.
I don't think
though.
it's is it released in audio only form?
I've only ever watched his stuff
Does it
on
have
YouTube.
to be? That has to be the criteria. I have to read the criteria though. Must be published. Minimum of 5 episodes. Content to be submitted should be a single episode of your podcast from 12 months. Doesn't say. Doesn't say
Yeah.
as far as criteria goes. So you probably.
If
coulda
I
gone
was
in for-
Patrick, I would not consider it a podcast.
Well, there was also
could
like
just start calling it that.
there
then.
was also a paranormal category.
There was a paranormal.
There was a
one, yeah.
paranormal comedy or
Yeah.
comedy category.
Category.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to touch on before we get out of here?
No.
I don't think we have anything else on the board. I don't have.
gonna be a
anything else
hot
in my
one.
Notes. It's gonna be a hot week, guys. Hot girl summer. Alex, you gonna plug your Twitch? Are you streaming it all this weekend?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I told everybody on my stream last night, just watch my Twitter for any updates because said we've got a 20-year anniversary going on this weekend, so it's kind of a big deal. So I may or may not be on, and if I am on, it'll be for Friday night stream only.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yes, I usually do a stream on, by the way, it's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, which is KUTE_KITTI. I stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. We're playing Fortnite. I'd love to go back to Destiny. We've got some, may or may not be going back to Sea of Thieves because I've been kind of thinking about that.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to play, if we do play on Friday, I would probably end up playing Turtles in Time. Or not Turtles in Time, Shredder's
Shredder's
Revenge.
Revenge.
With everybody because I think that would be fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. As far as my stream goes, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MISTERL. You can find me there Wednesday and Thursday evening and Saturday morning. I guess I'm not streaming Saturday morning again.
You will not be streaming Saturday
Okay,
morning.
so that's like 3 in a row for me, man. Holy
I'm
cow. That's
sorry.
okay. Let's have a lot going on this week or this month.
I'm sorry. It'll
Past-
be worth it, I
past
promise.
few. Better be. No, I'm just kidding. It's been a while since I streamed on a Saturday morning, though. But no, you can follow me there. I'll be probably playing Sea of Thieves this week, starting it up on Wednesday. I'm gonna tell Patrick he better be installing it because we didn't play it last Thursday because he didn't have it installed. Instead, we played Fortnite, but we got a win, so that was pretty awesome. As far as our podcast goes, we'd appreciate if you guys hit that like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you are not notified for when we are live, hit that bell to be notified. We are live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As far as our social media goes, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. PTO Unlimited is what you'll search. PTO Unlimited _podcast on Instagram is what you'll search. Discord, follow us on there. It's public. And also check out our free merch. Or not free. Check out our merchandise.
Check out our free merch.
We don't
Definitely
have
not
free
free.
merch.
Sorry,
no
it's not
free
free.
merch.
We have to. If you guys would like to support the podcast,
If you'd like to support the free podcast.
the free podcast. There you go.
If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @_Mr. L.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
A final note. Did you all go to Regal for Jurassic Park?
Yes.
So we went to AMC on Jefferson Point,
Yes, you
and
normally do. Go to AMC, right?
I will go to AMC as long as I live in
Why?
Fort Wayne, and as long as they're open.
What do you like about them?
The chairs. Right?
Why?
That's why I won't go to Regal.
What's comfortable about the damn chairs?
He
It's
doesn't like
not-
being too
it's-
comfortable.
I can't watch a
There's-
movie like that.
there's no
at the
comfort.
theater.
There's no
So-
comfort in those chairs.
Mine is just if I sit
Okay,
in
then
those
why
chairs.
do you go?
Because if I sit in those chairs for too long,
We don't go to those chairs.
I've got bad back.
Oh, I'm saying at Regal. I'm
Yes,
not
I don't go.
saying-
I don't go to the. I don't go to AMC because if I'm not in a reclining position or at least like this much of a position, I don't even go all the way back. It's just enough to take like some pressure off my lower back so my legs don't go numb.
So
It's
there's
comfort.
the fact that I can't sit in a chair like that in a theater, and I don't want to have to buy a specific seat. I don't like that.
Oh,
I like that.
I like it.
So
because
what
I know where I'm sitting,
So
and
what
I know
was
I'm gonna
getting
get one.
at with this is that even though it's not going to stop me from going there. AMC, man, the place was so dirty.
That's why I won't go there too.
You do realize it's run by a bunch of teenagers. So.
Well, that's exactly why.
The last time we went there, the floor was so sticky. We went to
you-
Halloween
yeah.
Kills,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and you
remember.
could
and
just,
I will
like,
not go
you
back
could
to
just
that
hear
theater.
your feet pulling off of the
I
floor.
I will go to IMAX. That's it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
IMAX.
I will
Yeah.
not go anywhere else in that
'Cause Regal
theater.
does not do IMAX, do they?
No.
Is that an AMC like a trademark thing?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I think. Well, no, I don't think so. IMAX is its own.
Is it?
I think
I think so. I think IMAX is just IMAX.
Did they close that one down though by Andy? That was only IMAX.
I don't know.
It
Yeah.
was closed for while COVID happened. But either way, we were just having this discussion about this on Saturday when we were, or was it Sunday? It was Sunday when we were playing Fortnite. We're like, why does Brett choose AMC?
They were.
I
They
just
were
told you
asking.
why.
I know.
It's
But the fact that you think that those chairs are comfortable blows my
You know
mind.
what? To each their own.
I don't think they are necessarily so comfortable. They're just it's the chair I would prefer to sit in over one of those damn recliners.
Is the recliner uncomfortable?
It's not that it's uncomfortable. It is not the position. It's not the feeling that I want to watch a movie at the theater. I can't do it. I cannot. Even if I don't recline, I can't sit like that at the movie theater.
It's weird.
But you're right. To each their
How we
Yeah.
evolve.
Right.
Let's move
Was
out
it
of here.
busy? Was your theater
No.
full?
No.
No.
We were in a big one.
We were in a big
We
one.
were in a big
and
one.
it was
It wasn't even half.
40% at
We
most.
had maybe
It was
about
20,
maybe about-
20%.
Yeah, we had maybe about 15 people there.
Yeah,
20
there
people
was-
there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we went to a 5 o'clock.
The problem
showing.
is, I
True,
kicked
true.
some old lady out of her seat because she was in mine
Well,
or
that's not-
Alex's.
That's one thing.
I was like, "You're in my seat," and she's like,
"No, I'm
"No,
not."
I'm not.
Like,
This is 5, 6."
1, 2, 3, 4.
I had to count for her 3
We're like,
times
yes,
to prove
but
to her
like-
where the seat was.
like, yes,
and she's like,
that's-
"Okay, I guess I'll move." Yeah, you better move because this is what I bought. That's the purpose of doing that, because you know where you're going to be. You know you're guaranteed a seat as well, because Alex and I used to go on opening
Oh
nights.
gosh!
Sure,
and then
sure.
you would walk in
Then
and be
you
like,
know you're guaranteed a
"You're
seat.
guaranteed
You know?
at least your seat."
That's
yeah.
the thing. That's the purpose of those busy times, which we don't go very often.
Well, yeah, I
on
mean,
those anymore.
it's been a long time since I haven't been able to get a seat at a movie
The
theater.
theater has
Mhm.
also not been the place to go for a lot of people
Yeah, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
unless it's
No.
a Marvel movie these days.
I'd say after the Aurora shooting, theaters took a huge dump.
that was The Dark Knight.
the Dark
right?
Knight, yeah. The theaters
Dark
started
Knight
to
Rises?
take
This is
it.
10 years
Rises.
ago.
Rises.
Yeah.
It was Rises, yeah.
Yeah.
Rises.
So yeah, but I think the theater going took a huge hit everywhere.
Big.
Yeah.
Let's move on out of here, guys. Let's go. We gotta go. Alex and I gotta find out what we're gonna have for dinner. So
Yeah.
hope you guys had a good one. We'll catch you guys probably next week for episode 305. If not,
TBD.
take a look
TBD.
on all of our social media. Bye, guys.